Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm doing my informative speech on diabetes mellitus. Do any of you have a family member or know someone with diabetes? Or do you guys know what diabetes mellitus is? Well, I'm going to give you a little input on diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus to a lot of people may seem like it's not very important, but it really is a serious disease. Diabetes can lead to lots of things, like getting your feet, fingers, and legs amputated. You have to watch your sugar intake and inject yourself with insulin in order to control sugar levels. Diabetes runs in my family, starting from my great-grandmother to my mother. No one wants to see their mother or grandmother have to take medications every day and inject themselves with insulin, because that's not a good sight. There are two ways to determine if you have diabetes or not. You can go to the doctor and they can test your urine or they can draw blood. Diabetes mellitus is when the pancreas does not produce enough insulin in the body. It can cause health complications which can lead to renal kidney failure, heart disease, stroke, and blindness. Symptoms are very simple. You're always thirsty, frequent urination, weight loss, and you're always hungry. There are two types of diabetes, type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes. Type 1 is also known as juvenile diabetes because it begins in the early childhood ages to early adulthood. With type 1 diabetes, the body produces little or no insulin. The disease is assumed to be triggered by a virus or another microorganism that destroys cells in the pancreas. There is brittle diabetics, where in the article from Health and Wellness Resource Center are subgroups of type 1s where people have frequent swings of blood sugar levels between hyperglycemia and hypoglycemia. Hyperglycemia is where there is too much sugar in the blood, and hypoglycemia is where there's too little sugar in the blood. The common symptoms are feeling tired and sick, frequent urination, excessive thirst, excessive hunger, weight loss, and weight loss. Type 2 is also known as adult onset diabetes, which occurs mostly in people who are overweight and who do not exercise enough. Most people who have type 2 diabetes do not even realize it. The pancreas may produce enough insulin, but the cells have become resistant to the insulin that has been produced, and it may not work as good. Symptoms are heart disease, infection of the gums and urinary tract, blurred vision, numbness in the body, mainly in the feet and legs. According to the Health and Wellness Resource Center, the disease is characterized by a sudden onset and occurs more frequently in populations descended from North European countries, Finland, and Scotland than those from Southern European countries, Middle East, or Asia. For those who think that diabetes is just about insulin medication, it's not. You have to test your blood sugar every day using a meter, meaning you have to stick your fingers once a day or twice a day. Those that know testing sugars can be a good thing or a bad thing. Readings that are good are lower than 100.
Put it down. Go ahead.
Not too low or just above it. Readings that are bad are above 200 to 500. Becoming a diabetic means you will also have to change your diets and food intake. Diet and moderate exercise are the key to keeping your diabetes on track. Keeping track of the number of calories and carbohydrates can make a difference as well. People's diet plan can consist of a number of foods from each food category that they can eat at meal times. Although diabetes is a disease that can control all parts of the body, it is a disease that can be managed. Exercise and proper eating are your main goals to a successful life. So just take care of yourself and you can be a healthy diabetic. Thank you.